Back. Alright, so last time we finished off the collapse department, and so I think we're going to go across the way here to from the crossroads to check out this next section that's kind of in the northwest-ish area of the map. And away we go. I don't remember this being here. So there's like the big eye monster that we saw, and then there's the foundation, and well, I guess it's the board, right? And then there's all the people there. Yeah. Warehouse. We going the right way? Yeah. Okay. Another gate here, just in case you manage to find a way up there. Doubly make sure you've got all those things you need. Yeah, look at that. See, yeah, there's like an extra path there. Something like that if you, or maybe this is just a loot box room. Meh. Alright. Melee. Alright, so you can melee these power cells into their generators. It's good to know.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Interesting. Oh, hey, look at that.
Make way for the director.
Oh man, now I feel like I'm worried for this guy. Whoa. So I guess this is the warehouse there, that giant building there. But we have so many offices to check out. So many offices. On the history of the oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etching bewilders me. What is their significance? The tree etchings. If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then the tree was its first form. I've sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me. The devil twisted its bark. Within its bark, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken within the fact, with the fact that the certain American cultures believed that some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is interesting indeed. Indeed interesting. Gosh, I'm not reading this well. Anyhow, however, it is hardly firm evidence, and though I am bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yaksim and Shea. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claim trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Oop. Interesting. Nice. hand washing station? Oh, it's emergency shower and eye wash, but not functional. Got our little buddy here hanging out behind us. On the pyramid and geometry, I've been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the cult can offer some insight into through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. Yeah, fucking yeah, right. It sure is. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. That's such a cutting jibe right there. Shit. lose it. All right. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that the theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly, so does the board. It's cool. I love all the level. Those guys floating around. Where'd you guys come from? You weren't here a moment ago. I love all the big grandiose imagery and design, the repetition, the wonderful examples of ritual. It's like it's a very cohesive and well thought out world. I really appreciate it. Let's just trigger some of these guys. I should be using my shield here. Hit him with a forklift. He's dead, Jim.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Pope will definitely want to see this.
Talk to Pope. Alright, I think we were in here already. Okay, yep. Moving on. So I guess we could go up there. Let's see what we can find. Oh, just teleports up here. Don't technically need to be doing this, but why not? Can I interact with those? Oh, look at that. I think I can get up there if I wanted to. Yeah, okay. Well, let's examine the outside of this thing first. We got a no-go in here. Another ID badge?
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay. So it looks like we can go in here.
this way? But there was that room above that I think we can sneak our way into. Melee health boost. So health recovery on melee hit. I don't know how useful that actually is going to be. Launch hits. This seems more... I don't know. This actually seems really good. Because, like, I use launch all the time. Damage against enemy armor. Accuracy, accuracy. We don't need two of those. Keeps going for a little bit anyway.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Creepy. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant spooky. Spooky.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
So, crossroads. You can get back to the crossroads this way? Just take a little peek down the walkway here. Ooh, it's a guy. Not too close to whatever that thing is. Also, I think our buddy backup has disappeared. Ah, there you go. I think I've seen this side from the other side. Yeah. Been down that passage before, I'm sure. Clearly you couldn't pass through that big dirt pile, right? So, hey. Completed the circuit. Where's our ranger buddy? Where'd he go? Eaten by the house. Cool. Maybe he had to go and break. Okay, so... Just missed it. Where's my peripheral vision at? Peripheral? I mean, like, I don't know. Field of depth? You know, the one where you can tell how close you are to something.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
Maybe this is the intended path through this thing.
It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Yep. So, power core storage. What's going on here? Oh, okay. It's just a elevator recall. On the invention of the power core, after numerous attempts, I've finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery that I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possesses such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It is my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in the invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logics and physics. Father never approved calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. Compiled by Dr. Theodore Ashe, Head of Research, by the order of Director Northmore. Oh, let's actually really quickly make sure that we've read all these things here. Let's see. Movie camera procedures. Oh, maybe we haven't read this yet. Let's see. This item should be isolated away from any person or event that is objectively interesting since its effect is activated by the presence of dramatic incidents. A movie camera is used to make commercial... description altered effect. A movie camera used to make commercial feature films. Internal mechanisms are unremarkable. Subjects near the item will often experience a torqued version of reality, resembling the heightened drama and action of a movie. Whether these events are localized alternative realities or the products of hallucination is currently unknown. Additionally, the item seems to record footage from these incidents and create VHS copies edited in the style of short films. Background: during their investigation, agents learned that a podcast titled Brian's Movie Den had reviewed the item-generated movie Delivery Disaster. The podcast creator, Brian Hennerman, was taken for questioning. The staff of Movie Night, the store Mr. Henneman rented the film from, were also questioned to no effect. Interesting. And then over here we have the audio logs we've heard. Also, we seem to have missed a log somewhere. That's too bad. Or maybe we just haven't seen log 1 yet, because it's extra spooky. Alright. Bunch of non-functional power cores here. It's nice that you get like one on either side here. Just in case you just so you can't miss it. It's got a nice one like, I don't know, interaction events have multiple solutions. Half-Life is kind of famous for one of those, where there's like a section where you have to plug batteries into a table, but there's a lot more batteries than you need to finish the event, so you can kind of figure it out on your own and not get stuck. It's on Lexus.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning a pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
The Bureau is not a fun place to work. I mean, unless you like spooky things. Also, hey, we found our way up to a ledge here, it seems. Might be top of the tower here. Alright, we've already interacted with that, I think. It's the same one, yep. Alright, and then so there's a box back there, and no understandable way to get to that area over there. So maybe there's a different entrance around the side of this thing. Oops. Okay. Oh, that was not good. That's too bad. Also, it appears that there totally was a different entrance on the side. Hover, hover, hover. Okay, well. Back to the top again. And then maybe around the outside. Is there anything like down there that I should be aware of? I mean, it looks like that there's a level down there. I have to call the elevator in real time. I appreciate that, actually. It's like, adds a little more reality to the events. Bit more plausibility. This metal fencing here is kind of sparkly. It's displaying a little strange. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's not fall off the side here again. That like little ledge grab thing is kind of funky. Aha. From the desk of Director Northmore. Frank, I've reviewed your report of my latest medical. I was disappointed to see that you believed my connection to the service weapon and the board are products of delusion brought on by the stresses of leadership. You witnessed my feats firsthand. You yourself declared my body temperature impossible. These are no delusions. They are a product of divine collaboration. The board has awoken in me a power beyond your understanding, and that power will only continue to grow. Your job is merely to ensure that I survive my gift, and with that absolute discretion. With absolute discretion. To that end, my gifts are best used with a degree of mystery that your needle and probes betray. No further medicals should be required. I forbid you to speak of this matter with your colleagues, especially Dr. Ash. Under no circumstances do I want him involved. Keep your mouth shut and keep me alive. The board knows what I have become, and theirs is the only opinion that counts. Whoa. That's pretty serious. And sweet. Nice little hidden floor here. We'll have to carefully inspect for other such openings in the side of this tower. Like, for instance, what's going on up there? We might, yeah, looks like we go in here and emerge out there. Also, that is like a hiss barrier over there. Let's take a quick little peek on the other side. Yeah, okay. So in we go. Looks like there's a control point over there and something I'm not supposed to access. This control point, oops, I just tumbled one of those towers there. Surrounded by rocks instead of, oh, well, never mind. Don't feel so bad now. It's interesting. It's more ritualistic than the machines surrounding. Oh, we only have one ability point. Yep. I'm guessing this is going to be a fight. What, on the count of the spiky things I can generate in the floor? In numerous locations. Smash! Can I seize you? Yeah. It'll be useful. Could be. Oh, shit. Yeah, also this healing 8% of my hit points every time I get a launch hit. Boy, that's really useful. So many jukebox tokens. We're never going back in that thing. It's nice that they're just giving them out like candy, apparently. Is anything like... Whoop. Nope, not down there. Alrighty. Away we go.
Worst I've ever seen is take the nail. End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is... somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, So I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the Hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Rough stuff. Man, if she came down here without a head-on protection device, then yeah, no bueno. Also, that looks like a optional area because you need the wall extender power to get in there. I think this is the way we're supposed to go. But we can come. Whoop, let's go in real quick and come right back. Meteor Hill Supplement. Per archival mandate 8A, this document has been edited to meet our current administrative standards. Certain technology may be out of date. The details. The retrieved material was subject to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress, it became vaporous, turned into vapor. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations, confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave the statement claiming the incident was caused by debris from a poorly made Russian satellite, or multiple satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in blank to help away from the society. So maybe this was actually the optional area after all. Well, that's cool. Looks like there's more above us, too. Aha. Tunnels, quick access. So it looks like it's a kind of a save point. Also, we should be looking around the outside of this thing again. Oh yeah, okay, that's the way we came in. Alright. We'll get up that ledge and check around the other side again. Nope, nope. Man, I wonder what this would have been like with the other power. So there's that hiss barrier. And there's a entrance right there. Make sure there's nothing coming up here. Okay. Foundation etchings. On the 4 etchings, my exploration of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery. A fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as that they are slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets and with the pillar at the center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness to some astral plane, realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to all of this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, and so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event, or do they indicate a wish, a plan, intent? They only seem to consist of the tree and the pillar, but the sizes are either inconsistent. The sizes of either are inconsistent. Does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. Yeah, I guess so. Yep. Is that like sniper guy just teleporting around? Seems so. Just grab him. Inventory. Alright. Ammo covering on launch hits. That's interesting. Oh, we already have one of those. And recovery on evade use, huh? Oh, hey, look at that. We have a better one. Cool. Oh, did we get a hidden trend? Is that what we need? We need some material that we ran out of when we were upgrading weapons randomly to finish off Pierce. It's unfortunate we don't have that. Oh yeah, I think we cleared out this room. Yeah, we saw that hiss node over there, right? But what is it for? There we go. Crunch. Spooky. Oh, it makes a lot of noise. I don't like it. Let's see here. You hit it a couple times, apparently. Alright, and so there's that one in there, which... Is it inside? Yeah, it looks like it's inside. Can I hit it from here? Nice. Okay, so we've got that. Nothing else to inspect in here. The call button. Be ready if I need to bonk something. Okay. Oh, look at that, there's a box. But how do you get to the box? Yeah, there you go. That's probably how we missed that one downstairs, too. Oops. Wrong button. Which button was switch weapons again? C? T? R? No. What button was it? Switch weapons? Oh, is it just F? Weird. I don't know why I thought it was an F. Alright. Also, we're gonna switch charge over to Shatter, given how many of those melee guys are around. Oh, what was that? Cheating. That was weird. Nice. Uh-huh. So apparently a control point on the other side of that wall, I guess. Also, wait, what is this? No. Oop. I think I exploded that tank right next to me. It's just a hidden area with a control point. Alright. Also, I'm interested about what's going on here. Are they all gone? Literally just messing with me. Okay. Nope. Yeah, that's spooky. It's got to be something, right? Am I supposed to hit those things? I imagine that maybe like I can... maybe I can come back up here after I've called the elevator downwards or something. Well, let's go handle this at least.
Another etching.
Oh. God, I hate that thing. It's a good thing we have a save point. Invisible enemy in a tight room. It's just rude. Cool. Alright. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's going on here? Alright, nothing. Just get right up on top of here. Hope so. I want my charge back. Oh, it's just the hiss barrier. So where is the invisible guy? He's like right at my feet, right? As we learned in the previous DLC, standing on tall things is a great way of dealing with invisible enemies. Alright. Let's try this again. That's weird.
Hello? Ford, are you there? Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here?
Oh, do we get to choose the other thing?
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball. Former. Yeah, we've had our differences.
But it is giving me something you won't.
I mean, I don't know. Should I, like, accept this other power? It seems an awful lot like something maybe I shouldn't. I mean, okay, in the metagamey way, right? Like, we could say, hey, you know, that clearly we're supposed to get all the powers who can finish all the locations, but in a thematic, like, I don't know. Do I want to believe the board? My feeling is that something's going to go very wrong here. Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like I can do anything else but accept this. I made an effort. Oh, neat. I am.
That's like you deciding what I can/can't have.
Can/can't have. This will all end poorly. Interesting. I wonder if it was possible for me to get through this area without selecting this power.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
This is not the part of the astral plane that we expected to be in. Tunnel open, so grateful.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it? So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are? Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it? Are you part of the board? Or used to be? Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for... Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone? I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
What was Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
Oh, that seems like a long way down. Kind of feather it a little bit here. Oh, alright. Oh, Maybe, I think I got this before. Yeah, looks like I got this. I've also been here. All the way to the bottom. There's a control point, yeah, right. Oop, oop. Just fire a whole bunch of bullets at the air, mostly. Yeah. Alrighty then. Dropped a thing there, yeah. Alrighty, oh well. I think I can go this way now if I wanted to. Oop. Gotta be careful. Got a lot of ability points now. Great. All right, seize duration. We probably don't need that. Ground slam. Shield rush. Shield barrage. When we need ground slam to work, we really need it to work. So upper warehouse, I think that's where we want to go. Whoop, that was incredibly fast. All right, so the goal here is we're going to try and get this elevator to leave us alone so we can see what's going on up the shaft. But I guess that we can't get in there without actually being inside of it, unfortunately. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go down the floor, and then we're just going to look up as we travel and see if we can knock out some of those hiss nodes. So I'm pretty sure there's some sort of secret thing going on there. Oh, we can't really look up because of this roof. Oh, gosh. They don't show up on the way down, too. It's interesting. Alright. Stand against this wall, and we're gonna get ready for the melee there. Maybe we got that one? Can I, like, open up the roof at all here? I think that there are 4 of them. I think I might be able to get all of them. I'm not sure. Maybe you have to do them all in one go or something. Maybe this is all just a big red herring. Up and down we go. I think this is the first one. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. But what? Little golden cat just disappeared. Okay. Well, that was clearly something. Maybe I have to do that in different places or something. Interesting, interesting. Maybe I can use the elevator to go up to a different floor now? No? so it was this one first, I think. Just in case this shows up again. Okay, it didn't. Wait, what? Did I break it? Interesting. So you can stop the elevator early if you want to. Okay, okay. So I guess we could have done that in a slightly easier fashion. Well, that's just weird. Alright. Come on over here. Alrighty, well, that's interesting. Okay, so clean out our stuff again. We're just dusting everything that is below orange. Energy gain from taking shield damage. That's interesting. Shield strength, shield strength. Alright. Well, let's keep an eye out for that lucky cat. Jeez. We'll get back to Pope here. And then we'll probably take a break there. It's quite the fall. Oh, maybe there was something up there. Shoot. That looked like there might have been something on that ledge. Well, now we've got to go check it out. Man, that is incredibly fast. Okay. So we'll go down a floor. Oop. That's weird. I got kicked the desktop for something. Plot thickens. Also... There, okay. It's like, was there a way out of this room? I kind of felt like there should be. Okay, so where was this thing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is all probably like a goose chase. It probably just saw one of these lanterns here that I've clearly been through before. But hey, here's a thing that we couldn't access before. Yep, alright. Oh, actually, hey. Let's take a quick peek. So I think there are actually multiple things here we missed. Ouch. Oh, interesting. Okay, right. I can just build it back up. Okay. So then... kind of world tour of checking out these potential ledges. Okay. I feel better about that. Please no yes. I bet we'll get a fight here. If I can just make it through the door, jeez. Oh, look at that. A little slow there. Give my neck a little bit of a rotate here. Okay. May have dropped into the pit. At least it's very forgiving on what happens when you fall in there. Oops. I was worried I was going to drop into that one as well. Okay. Here we are back at the crossroads. Is that taller than it used to be? Yeah, here we go.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or The ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access.
Yeah.
Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number. The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that.
It's kind of a shame. It seems like that their the facial emotions aren't quite sunk up, so it looks like their mouth is like a little more open than it should be for someone who's naturally speaking.
So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
Cute.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Pope's a great character. Alright, so we missed an ID card, I guess. And I suppose there's a whole hidden area in that section of the warehouse. Well, next time, we're going to go investigate what this question mark section is over there. And then maybe we'll try and go find that ID card, maybe. Alright, catch you next time.